Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Nana, there were different positions in Ghana apart from NDC MPP positions.
That's right.
Now, I dare say Obi Kasa as the largest second opposition party. Obi Ekawasema no be pedal up quickly. Now, although coach a box, no classify. Assembly na Erican. Yempede yeshe na ye analysis. Nana, here was issue of the management of this great nation. Ena ye resources or ye crop. Ena allocation of those resources thereof. On na government of the day na they will control. Now the issue of no register or no new register. Now PPP for you that is the core question. Or not yet the core question. Ye were omem na ya pasemra na ya the National Identification Authority ya dada. Part of the role of the National Identification Authority creating a national database of citizens and non-citizens. Yet one debate of 1.2 billion Ghana cedis and there it was even too much. Other people or the what they come. Nonetheless, you move ahead with 1.2 billion Ghana cedis to register Ghanaians and non-Ghanaians. My amize, mekadini ECOWAS identity card. Nana me ECOWAS identity card. Waje yaje of electronic address.
Ghana Post GPS.
Yes. GPS address systems in Rakam. Men needing major needing major member when you know information war. Part of the law no so trade the National Identification Authority should share the database with mandated institutions and authorities. Now, one of these mandated institutions is the Electoral Commission, DVLA, passports, preferences. Nana, yeah, as a nation, you the 1.2 billion armor. You the registration. The implementation of this thing, no, Nana has been woefully inadequate. Now meaning there, and can the NIA will best sublet the collection of the data no, to the Electoral Commission. Even to make Adamazi. Nana me trusted the members and people who have worked at the ECA. You are training all over the years with taxpayers' money to have the ability to collect the data in a timely manner. The EC say what's warrior within 60 days they will be finished. How many days has it taken the National Identification Authority to date? I want to move here with 1.2 billion. Now the EC is asking for 440 million. If I didn't say out of that 1.2 billion, yet to man for them scan 440 million ama EC to help the Mother Ghana to collect the data, because Wokuta the competent skills that has been learned over a period of time. 92, 96, 2000, 2004, 2008, 2012, 2016. what the requisite knowledge and the ability that will be collect data, what store data, and now collect on behalf of national identification. And all we need now there, and the EC will be calling us then can verify your addresses, your place of voting, NIA, which will cost the nation far less and far less time. Now, here is a case of duplication of functions. And the Sika no, we are causing financial loss to the state. Because how come there, you have vote to 1.2 billion to an institution, won't collect your data. Institution is unable to do the work. That the NIA is inefficient in its work. Now, yes, I spend the Sika bill or a request from the Electoral Commission to come and conduct the same exercise here. The NIA, by law, is set up to do. It doesn't make sense from a management perspective, from economic perspective, from a nation that has scarce resources that and for so many other things or how or many. Now you vote 1.2 billion to Professor Atefa as a leader. Now preparing to me and function within 60 days. EC can register over 16.8 million people, and you with all this time, you according to who website, you have only been able to register 6.2 million. You are not meeting your needs. A meeting with targets. Senka it by December 2019. Senka it by December 2019. And can say Ghana will be in a position and can save this 440 million Ghana cedis. We are not asking the right questions. We are not asking the right questions. We are spending the same money for the same job, and then they say they have consultants. So consultants now, NIA, the BNA was setting up all the parameters to collection of data. Is that consultant not good enough to have advised the EC or to set the technical specifications for anybody to use? The EC is again in a silo, doing their own private technical consultations, when we as a nation, we have already paid for technical consultation to the NIA in the parameters we will use to say here. Yet DVLA is also taking biometric. That biometric now we're taking, is it in conformity with the technical specifications of the NIA? Look, yet as a nation, you continue to joke with resources. Yes, spend the Sika today or you confetti. Yes, spend the Sika without taking proper account of the money that we are spending as a nation. That money, this 1.2 billion you spend the financial identification EC can do his work. 440 million within a span of 40 to 60 days. And this man, this institution, all this time cannot complete a simple registration. So far, only 6.2. And EC within a man of 60 days is looking to complete for 16.8 million of our citizens. The professor has failed. The professor, the good professor of the NIA has failed because we were not wise in the way. If you take this money and you're doing implement, now you have to go and open all offices and bring all these people across the nation when we already have EC people who have been trained over 24 years in this Fourth Republic with the requisite knowledge to have done this work, and you didn't give the sublet this one to them for them to save this nation money and time. Within 60 days, you subletted to the EC and we finish this national identification process. We finish finito. Concluded. And it boggles my mind on my meeting system. There, a Bazentina as a nation, yes, Penisika, Yampede, you look at how these resources in Kofor manage. The good president, in his wisdom, in implementing the National Identification Authority, putting people there that he thought they can do the work. I am telling you, I have my card here. But if you look at the numbers of 16.8 million that is required from the EC level, then you look from their own website, they've only been able to register 6.265.942 million people. Then they're looking at the targets, the work, the money, the infrastructure going in. They are not doing their work. And the target, I've heard EC on a different platform saying that they were targeting NIA to finish December 2019 so they can use the database. But looking at the slow snail pace of the work of the NIA, they can no longer be bound by the work of the NIA, because when you make grassy at the end of the day, because the NIA has not completed its work. This is what we should talk about. The loss, the economic loss, the management, because the the law gives the power to the National Identification Authority to collect your data and share with these institutions. Only thing you have for 1.2 billion Ghana cedis to them to do the work.
Nana for this, say where do we go from here?
You see, when we perform, we lose focus of the real issue. The real issue is that this situation that we are in, there was a solution for it, and the people and order implement the solution for us to take off failed in their work.
So do you think we can go back?
Failed in Professor Tefa having failed in his work in meeting the targets, the people that must be registered. EC voters population of 16.8 million, and you are saying you are registered 6.265 million, and EC within a matter of 2 months can register 16.8 million. Why do we not give the money to the EC with the competence to have done the work, to sublet for them to do the work and hand over the work back to the NIA?
Where do you go from here? Say we cannot go.
No, the professor must step aside. The professor has not done his work. Professor NIA, the Professor Tefa, because the EC was saying that they were looking for data from them to be completed as of December 2019, so that the next step they would have done was just to verify our addresses and where we are in compliance with the constituency level thing and your polling stations. That's all they wanted. The professor must step down. The next issue is that, so where do we go from here, community or chaos, in terms of the registering of the people? Nana, if you share the history of ballot elections in Ghana, why go through different opaque boxes to black and whites, to color, to transparent boxes, to biometrics? Now we are talking about facial recognition. Something else will come. All those things will come. The technology is an evolving technology. Nana, what is difficult for me there? What is the specifications EC will use when the NIA must provide the national direction in terms of specification?
Now we don't have that. So what do we do?
Oh, first of all, one to phone. One copy baby. That's number one.
Register na
no, what's not from we are. Now you don't go far about where competent I will be to my human with speed and accuracy.
But
in your time, in your ready, but add infinitum 20-year registration plan for
Nana Ofori also a director of operations at the MAP Progressive People's Party PPP and Oten Kansas and earlier.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.